أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وإذ ابتلى إبراهام ربه بكلمات فأتمهن قال إني جاعلك للناس إماما قال ومن ذريتي قال لا ينال عهدي الظالمين. وإذ جعلنا البيت مثابة للناس وأمنا واتخذوا من مقام إبراهام مصلى وعهدنا إلى إبراهام وإسماعيل وإسحاق إلها واحدا وإذ ابتلى إبراهام ربه بكلمات فأتمهن قال إني جاعلك للناس إماما قال ومن ذريتي قال لا ينال عهدي الظالمين. وإذ جعلنا البيت مثابة للناس وأمنا واتخذوا من مقام إبراهام مصلى وعهدنا إلى إبراهام وإسماعيل وإسحاق ويعقوب والأسباط وما أوتي موسى وعهدنا إلى إبراهام وإسماعيل أن طهر بيتي للطائفين والعاكفين والركع السجود. وإذ قال إبراهام رب اجعل هذا بلدا آمنا وارزق أهله من الثمرات من آمن منهم بالله واليوم الآخر قال ومن كفر فأمتعه قليلا ثم أضطره إلى عذاب النار وبئس المصير. وإذ يرفع إبراهام القواعد من البيت وإسماعيل ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم ربنا وجعلنا مسلمين لك ومن ذريتنا أمة مسلمة لك وأرنا مناسكنا وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. ربنا وابعث فيهم رسولا منهم يتلو عليهم آياتك ويعلمهم الكتاب والحكمة ويزكيهم إنك أنت العزيز الحكيم. ومن يرغب عن ملة إبراهام إلا من سفه نفسه ولقد اصطفيناه في الدنيا وإنه في الآخرة لمن الصالحين إذ قال له ربه أسلم قال أسلمت لرب العالمين وأوصى بها إبراهام بنيه ويعقوب يا بني إن الله اصطفى لكم الدين فلا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. صدق الله العظيم. Who can tell us the differences in this riwayat Hisham and Ibn Amir and Hafs? Let's see here. Yeah. Excellent. Number one. Yes. Who can tell us that? Yeah. Yes. Go ahead. فأمتعه. We said فأمتعه. Excellent. Next person. What else we changed? I know what. Okay. Yes. Huh? Can you say louder? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Let her answer first. Okay. Yes. Next. Yes. MashaAllah. This was a difficult one. Very good. What's your name? MashaAllah. Excellent. Who can tell us anything else? Yeah, it is wa'ahdi and I say wa'ahdiya. That's true. MashaAllah. Very good. Anybody else? One also was very clear, obvious. Who can tell us? Huh? Okay. Okay, according to Hafs, we have وَوَصَّى بِهَا إِبْرَاهِيم. Okay, and I said وَأَوْصَى بِهَا. Okay, Hisham وَأَوْصَى بِهَا. Okay, so this one you missed. But mashallah, we have very smart children here. Mashallah. Jazakumullah khair, barakallah.
Takbir. Oh, alhamd. So inshallah, the next phase of the ceremony, we're going to be giving out medals to every single competitor. Every participant who competed will be getting a medal today, inshallah. Sounds like a plan? How many of you competed in the Quran competition? So this is the plan. Listen carefully. We're going to form a big line, okay? The first thing you're going to do is you're going to shake hands with our Sheikh Muhammad Al-Ra'i. Then you're going to shake hands. You're going to greet our Imam of the Masjid, Imam Shibli. And then after that, we're going to have some judges and volunteers who are going to give you your medals, inshallah. Sounds like a plan? So can everyone who competed form a big line in front of the podium, please? And if any of the judges want to join us in the front, inshallah, to greet the kids for your level, please do join us in the front, inshallah. Jazakallah khair. Should we get started, inshallah? All right, Hala, Adam, you guys can start. Again. Say something, Sheikh Muhammad. Then our Imam. Yalla, yalla, yalla. Imam.
can ask them to come forward.
And just a quick announcement, inshallah, as we're wrapping up the final students. If the sisters want to come forward, there is a sort of rope barrier there. So if you would like to come forward a little closer, feel free to, inshallah. Another quick announcement, inshallah. We have an aspiring photographer. He's already a professional, mashallah, in the making. His name is Brother Muhammad. He's in the back with the green sweatshirt. He's going to be taking pictures throughout the ceremony, inshallah. So one of the reasons that everyone who competed today got a medal, or is getting a medal, inshallah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So as I was saying earlier, one of the reasons that everyone who competed got a medal, because this is one of the few competitions where everyone is a winner, as long as you compete. Why is that? Because it's with the Qur'an. So as long as you're making an effort for the Qur'an, and this competition encouraged you and motivated you to have a relationship with the Qur'an, then you have already succeeded and you are a winner. Is that clear? Is that clear? Good. So inshallah, we're going to be moving along. One quick point I'll make, inshallah. For the kids, pay attention. If you can imagine, if you're trying to make a building, say like this masjid, for example. You start from the ground and you build up. Yes? What you put on that first layer, that first floor, that's called your foundation. Good. Foundation. The foundation has to be very, very weak, right? Yes? No. The foundation has to be very, very strong. Why? Go ahead. Very good. Because if it's weak, it won't be able to hold up the other levels, whatever you're trying to put above it, including the ceiling. All the kids, pay attention. The Qur'an is very similar. We have to build the foundation first. How do we build the foundation? You find a qualified teacher, number one. Number two, you learn the proper pronunciation, the makharij and the tajweed. Yes? Then you learn how to read, and then you learn how to memorize. And most importantly, you have a review routine. You are constantly, daily, regularly reviewing the Qur'an. This is the recipe for success. This is how we build a strong foundation so that we can keep increasing our hifz and work towards becoming Huffaz al-Qur'an. Does that make sense? Alhamdulillah. So with that being said, we're going to move on now straight to the awards. We're going to start with the reading competition, level 1. So just as a reminder, level 1 was the Nurani Qaida, lessons 1 to 10, and the competitors were ages 8 and under. And just a quick side note, Sheikh Muhammad, his family is the one who wrote the Nurani Qaida. This is a book that's used around the world. Your grandfather, yes? His grandfather was the one who wrote the book, and so he has the knowledge of the best way to teach this. So there is a method that he uses that involves spelling and speed reading. We did not make that clear when we sent out the information, and so the day of the competition, we decided to split the reading into 2 levels. One with spelling and one without, to make it fair for everyone who may not have been aware of that method of reading the Nurani Qaida. Does that make sense? So inshallah we have two sort of without spelling and with spelling for the first two reading levels. So we're going to begin with level 1 reading. There was one winner because we had a small pool of participants, and that winner is Hania Siddiqui. So if Hania Siddiqui can come to the front, and please, we're not going to do clapping inshallah. Once they come up, we'll say takbir inshallah. It's here, level 1 reading. No, that's not her. Right here, her name. Yep. There, inshallah. You. So Hania was the winner of the level 1 reading without spelling. Takbir. Allahu Akbar. She's the daughter of Faisal Ahmed Siddiqui, the student of Sheikh Amira Rashidi, one of the long-time teachers at the ISCJ Quran Academy. MashaAllah. Hania, you could stay here, because the other winners are going to come join you. So now we're going to move on to the level 1 reading, and this is with the spelling, with the technique that Sheikh Muhammad employs to teach this book in the most effective way possible. So we're going to start off with 4th place, Azeen Chowdhury. Azeen is there, she can make her way through. And if all the competitors want to come closer to the front, inshallah, from this lady's side, they can. Especially if you competed in this level. Azeen is the daughter of Ahsan Zafar Chowdhury, and she's a student of Qazi Kamran. Takbir. Third place, Amira Sheikh. Let me do it, please. I don't want. Amira Sheikh is the daughter of our brother Miraj Sheikh, one of the volunteers in the Quran Academy. MashaAllah. She is also the student of Sheikh Amira Rashidi of the ISCJ Quran Academy. Takbir. In second place, we have a tie, the first of many tonight. Abdullah Badat and Asiya Simar Buhari. Abdullah is the son of Asif Badat, also the student of Sheikh Amira, and from the ISCJ Quran Academy. Asiya Simar Buhari, the daughter of Buhari Simar, student of Sister Amal from the Tibian Academy. And now first place for level 1. Hamza Bashir. MashaAllah. Hamza is the son of Tanveer Bashir. He's the student of our director, Sheikh Muhammad Al-Ra'i of the ISCJ Quran Academy. So inshallah, after they get a quick picture together, we're going to have our winner, Hamza, demonstrate the reading methodology that Sheikh Muhammad employs in his teaching. So if Hamza can come to the front, Sheikh Muhammad's going to give him a pop quiz, live.
Like difference? Oh.
I'll hold it for you.
This one? Okay. Fine. Jim Fatah Alif Mad Ja Hamza Fatah Jaa Jim Kasra Ya Mad Ji Hamza Fatah Ji Jim Dhamma Waw Ju Ain Kasratain Ain Ju Ain Kha Fatha Waw Sukun Khaw فا كسرتين في خوف. This one and that one.
So what's the difference between the waw in ju' and the waw in khawf? Does anyone know the difference between the waw in ju' and the waw in khawf? Pause, yes.
So in Khawf, it on top of the waw it is a sukoon, and in Jur on top of the waw is the waw is just a mad.
What is the difference in pronunciation?
Like Jur, and you make it a sound, and then Khawf.
Anybody else? He have a 50% answer. Who would like to give the full answer? Different between ju'in and khawfin. The waw, the first waw and the second waw. Yes.
So like in the pronunciation, the difference is like in jur, it's u, and in khawf, it's a.
Let me make it easy. What will be the difference between the mud in both? Okay. Anybody? Yes. How many haraka? Prolonged. Okay. Okay. And the second? Okay, very good. Excellent. Your name? Salahuddin. Salahuddin won this answer. So the first waw is maddiya. We have a two haraka. We have to prolong two haraka, two bit long. The second one, zero mad. Okay? It should be khawfin. The first one is ju'in. Yeah? Good job.
MashaAllah. So if you noticed, the student has to read each letter with the haraka, then pronounce part of the word, then finish the word spelling it, pronounce that part of the word, and then put it all together. So through this repetition, this process, they improve their makharij, they improve their ability to read, and they improve their ability to make sure that they're reciting with the correct tajweed. MashaAllah. So now we're going to move on. The level 1 winners, you can go back to your spots. Jazakumullahu khairan. We're going to move on now to level 2 for reading. Level 2 was also from the Sheikh Muhammad's book, Nurani Qaida, from lessons 10 to 17, ages 10 and under. So we're going to start off with 4th place. 4th place, we had a tie, Laiba Faisal and Ziyan Muhammad. If you can both make your way to the front. Laiba is the daughter of Faisal Ahmed Siddiqui. Ziyan is the son of Zahid Muhammad. They are both students of Sheikha Amira Rashidi, again, one of the head teachers of the ISCJ Quran Academy. Takbir. Takbir. 2 takbirs for 2 students. In 3rd place, we have Faz Muhammad. And I wasn't able to get his information in time, so I apologize for that. But he is the student of his parents. So his parents teach him the Qur'an at home. MashaAllah. Sheikh Amira? Oh, so he's also one of the students of Sheikh Amira. Takbir. Moving on to 2nd place. We have another tie, Aman Badat and Mujahid Padi. Aman is the son of Asif Badat, student of Sheikh Amir al-Rashidi of the ISCJ Quran Academy. And Mujahid is the son and student of Abdullah Padi. MashaAllah. Takbir. Takbir. And now for first place for level 2, we have Amal Aslam. Amal is the daughter of Aslam Mahmood. She's a student of Sheikh Fatma Abdul Aziz of the ISCJ Quran Academy. Takbir. Are you? My apologies for the typo on the slides. Amal is the son of his parents, mashallah. So we have the level 2 winners. They're going to be taking a picture, inshallah. While they're doing that, again, this was level 2-4 without spelling. Now we're moving on to level 2 with the spelling, with the Nurani Qaida. So moving on now to level 2 reading. In 5th place, we have Abdul Rahman. He's the son of Abid Mustafa, a student of Sheikh Muhammad al-Ra'i of the ISCJ Quran Academy. Takbir. Moving on to 4th place, we have Isra Hassan. She's the daughter of Abdul Rahman Hassan, a student of Sheikh Muhammad al-Ra'i of the ISCJ Quran Academy. MashaAllah. Takbir. 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 Moving on to 3rd place. Burhan Hassan. Burhan is also the son of Abdurrahman Hassan, a student of Sheikh Muhammad al-Ra'i, our director of the ISCJ Quran Academy. Takbir. MashaAllah. Moving on to 2nd place, we have Noor Bashir. She's the daughter of Tanveer Bashir. One of her brother is going to come in her place. She wasn't feeling well today. She wasn't able to make it. Takbir.
Sorry, that's not your name. Sorry, I have to.
MashaAllah. And in 1st place, we have Furqan Hassan. Furqan Hassan, the son of Abdurrahman Hassan, a student of Sheikh Muhammad al-Ra'i of the ISCJ Quran Academy. You might have noticed a pattern. So I'm going to ask all the winners, once Furqan makes his way over, how many of you are students in the ISCJ Quran Academy full-time program? Raise your hand. MashaAllah. You see the results, my dear brothers and sisters. Sunday to Thursday, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. every single week. And they didn't take a break in Ramadan. Even though the Sheikh wasn't here, they conducted classes virtually, and they were reviewing a lot every single day. And we see the fruits of the efforts from our teacher. We see the success of the students. MashaAllah. So just to be clear, these are not the only students in the full-time program. There are some other students as well. MashaAllah, these are all students of the full-time program. The judges had no idea, by the way. The judges had no information on who the teacher was, who the student was, besides the name, of course. So this was all done based on the criteria of tajweed and memorization. Takbir. 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 Moving on now to so level 3 reading, inshallah. Level 3 reading was a little different. This was selected passages from the entire Qur'an. So very select passages with very particular rulings. You had to know the rulings and pronounce it and recite it correctly in order to do well in this category. So in third place, I believe it's a tie. It's a tie between Afrah Maymun and Salahuddin Hassan. Afrah is the daughter of Asad Maymun, the student of sister Asma through private tutoring. Salahuddin is the son of Muhammad Hassan, the student of Sheikh Ismail Isa, the former director here at ISCJ, and he's currently the director at Tortil Academy. May Allah reward him for the efforts he provided for this community and the efforts he continues to provide for the Central Jersey community. That was third place. Moving on now to second place. In reading level 3, we have another tie. Talha Bashir and Tawfiq Sheikh. Talha is the son of Tanveer Bashir. He's a student of Mufti Sulaiman Yusufi at ICMC. Tawfiq is the son of Miraj Sheikh, a student of Sheikha Amira Rashidi at the ISCJ Quran Academy. MashaAllah, la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Takbir. Takbir. And now for first place in reading level 3, we have Ibrahim Yusuf. Ibrahim is the son of Muhammad Yusuf. He is a student of Sheikh Muhammad Al-Ra'i in the full-time program as well here at the ISCJ Quran Academy. Takbir. 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 Walillah alhamd. As I mentioned, these questions, Sheikh Muhammad selected them along with the level 3 judges. They were very, very tricky. Even though they were reading, it was tricky in the tajweed and the pronunciation. So you had to really know your stuff well to do well in this category. MashaAllah. If you guys could organize for a quick picture, inshallah. One more time, takbir. May Allah bless all the students who competed in the competition, in the reading competition, and make them from the students and the Ahlul Quran. Say Ameen. Ameen. MashaAllah. So now we're going to move on, but before we go into the memorization competition, I wanted to take a quick break to recognize what I call the shining stars. These were some of the youngest competitors in this year's competition. So the Shining Stars Award is going to go to 3 students. Harun Wahab, Harun Jilaidi, and Afrah Maymun. If you guys can come to the front. Harun and both Haruns, subhanAllah. The 2 Haruns were both participating in level 1, and they were both 5 years old. MashaAllah. Their parents signed them up for the competition to get them the experience. You turned 6? SubhanAllah, he grows so fast. MashaAllah. So both Haruns were 5 years old. They competed in level 1 of reading and memorization, if I recall correctly. And then Afrah, despite being, Afrah here, 7 years old? 7.5. I apologize, 7.5. She participated in level 3 for the reading, as we just saw. And also level 3, the entire Juz Amma for memorization. Takbir. Takbir. May Allah bless them and their parents. You can read their names on the screen. May Allah reward you immensely. And may Allah enable us to learn from the efforts that you make for your kids with the Qur'an. MashaAllah. These are the recipients of the Shining Stars Award. One more time. Takbir. Walillahi alhamd. MashaAllah. With that now, we're going to move on to the memorization competition. The memorization was broken down into 5 different levels based on the amount memorized and also the age. The first level was Surat Qadr to Nas, Surat Al-Nas. The second was Surat Al-A'la to Surat Al-Nas. The third level was the entire 30th Juz. Level 4, the last 3 Juz. And level 5, the last 5 Juz. And again, as the levels moved on, actually I'll say for the whole competition actually, the questions were pretty tricky. These weren't just the easy surahs that were picked. And so this was really testing the memorization and the tajweed and the pronunciation. So moving on now to level 1 memorization. Again, this was ages 7 and under. We have a couple of honorable mentions. They were very close in score, but they didn't break that top 5 or top 4. This is Asiya Simar Buhari and Ilyas Jilaidi. Asiya is the daughter of Buhari Simar, the student of Sister Amal at Tibyan Academy. Ilyas is the son of Abdul Ati Jilaidi at the Belhaj school. So Ilyas was an honorable mention for a specific reason, not for his recitation per se, but because just like Sheikh Muhammad recited in a different riwayah at the beginning of the program, he also recites in a different riwayah. He recites in the riwayah of Qalun an Imam Nafi'. Ilyas is going to recite Suratul Ikhlas for us. Can you do that? MashaAllah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
MashaAllah, takbir. So as you can see, his pronunciation is amazing, MashaAllah. It's just that we did not have any judges with enough knowledge in the riwayah to fairly grade him. But MashaAllah, he recites in the riwayah of Qalun and he recites beautifully. Him and his brothers, I should say. MashaAllah. Great job, Ilyas. So those were the honorable mentions for level 1 memorization. Moving on now to 5th place. We have Azeen Chowdhury. She's the daughter of Ahsan Zafar Chowdhury, a student of Qari Kamran. While she's making her way forward, we're going to move on to 4th place. In 4th place, we have Ariz Nadeem Munshi. He's the son of Nadeem Munshi, a student of Sister Amal, as well as brother Mahmoud. MashaAllah. Well done. Go ahead, go. Moving on to 3rd place, we have Arfa Ansari. She's the daughter of Satar Ansari. She's a student of Sister Wafa Hamdan at Nur al-Iman School. Nur al-Iman School. And for any NUI students, I have a secret to tell you. I was also an NUI student. I graduated in the class of 2016. And Miss Wafa's son was my classmate. MashaAllah. Well done, Arfa. Moving on to 2nd place. We have Naila Sheikh. She's the daughter of Rizwan Muhammad, a student of Sister Duha at the Noor Academy. MashaAllah. And in 1st place for level 1, we have Muhammad Ibrahim, the son of Abdul Hamid Muhammad Ibrahim, a student of Mrs. Nadia at Hamil Qur'an. Muhammad was actually the first student who recited to us that day. And so, at least I felt for myself, I was a little stricter with him compared to everyone else. Despite that, he still ended up on top. MashaAllah. Takbir. Takbir for him and for all the level 1 winners. Takbir. 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 Walillahi alhamd. While they're getting their picture taken, we're going to move on to level 2 memorization. This was, if I recall correctly, the most competitive in terms of the number of competitors. I believe there were over 25. I think it was 26 individual competitors, ages 11 and under, Surat Al-A'la to Surat Al-Nas. We have an honorable mention, Abdul Rahman, the son of Abid Mustafa, again a full-time student under Sheikh Muhammad Al-Ra'i here at the Qur'an Academy. MashaAllah. Abdul Rahman was a very special situation. MashaAllah. So I'm going to keep him here for a second. The only reason he was an honorable mention and not one of the winners was because he was just above the cutoff for the age range. The ages were 11 and under, and he had just turned 12 years old. With that being said, I have a secret to share with him, his parents, his teachers, and the whole community. Across both days of the competition, so reading and memorization, many students, close to 100 across both competitions if you include the students twice, he was the only one to achieve a perfect score. Takbir. No mistakes in memorization, no mistakes in tajweed. Takbir. MashaAllah, may Allah reward him and his parents and his teachers for his efforts. Moving on now for the level 2 winners. In 4th place, we have Faz Muhammad. Faz, as we mentioned earlier, is a student of his parents as well as Sheikh Amir al-Rashidi here at the ISCJ Quran Academy. Takbir. Moving on to level 3rd place in level 2, we have another tie, Tayyib Sabir and Amal Aslam. And I apologize for the typo on the screen. Tayyib is the son of Sabir Muhammad Sultan, student of sister Dua and brother Ahmed. And Amal Aslam is the son of Aslam Mahmood, a student of Sheikh Fatma Abdul Aziz of the ISCJ Quran Academy. And I also wanted to take this moment to highlight Tayyib, mashallah, he came in on both days with the reading and the memorization, and his attitude was so positive. He was smiling, he was excited to be there, he was asking questions, how did I do, what mistakes did I make, what could I have done better? Very eager, very passionate. Mashallah, this is the sort of emotional attachment we want to see from our kids with the Quran. Takbir. Moving on now to 2nd place. We have Ziyan Muhammad. Ziyan is the son of Zahid Muhammad, a student of Sheikh Muhammad al-Ra'i at the ISCJ Quran Academy. Takbir. Takbir. And now for 1st place in level 2, memorization. We have Hamza Bashir, the son of Tanveer Bashir, one of the full-time students at the ISCJ Quran Academy under the tuition of Sheikh Muhammad al-Ra'i. Takbir. You might recognize him. So this is a clear example of how Sheikh Muhammad's methodology with this book produces success not just in reading, but in memorization and pronunciation. Takbir. We're going to move on now to memorization level 3. Things are getting interesting. All of Juz Amma, Surah An-Naba, Surah An-Nas. And the ages for this one, I believe, were 12 and under. So we have a couple of honorable mentions. This category was, I said the last category was competitive, yes? This category was competitive in a different way. Ayman Muhammad and Ibrahim Padi, you can come to the front. This category was competitive in that all of the scores for about 9 of the competitors were very, very close. So the honorable mentions all had a score of 94 or above, and then the winners, 3rd place, 2nd place, 1st place, were 95 and above. So as you can see, it was all within a fraction of a point, some of these scores. So we felt out of, to honor the students for being very, very close, to give them the honorable mentions. Ayman Muhammad, son of Aslam Muhammad, and Ibrahim Padi, the son of student of Abdullah Padi. I believe we have a couple of more actually. Afshin Samar Buhari and Muhammad Jilaidi. Again, their younger siblings were honorable mentions in level 1. The daughter of Afshin is the daughter of Buhar Samar, a student of Sister Amal at Tibiyan Academy. And Muhammad Jilaidi is the son of Abdul Ati Jilaidi, forgive me for the pronunciation, at the Belhaj school. And Muhammad is an honorable mention for the same reason his brother was. He recites in the riwayah of Qalun an Nafi'. Muhammad, are you ready? Can you recite Surah Quraysh for us? This is a pop quiz, by the way.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف.
MashaAllah. Takbir. MashaAllah. La hawla wa quwwata illa billah. So moving on now to the level 3, 4th place. We have Burhan Hassan, the son of Abdurrahman Hassan, one of the full-time students here at the ISCJ Quran Academy under our director, Sheikh Muhammad Al-Ra'i. Takbir. Moving on to 3rd place. We had a very close tie between Afrah Maymun and Safa Ansari. Afrah is the daughter of Asad Maymun, a student of Sister Asma of private tutoring, one of our shining stars from tonight. And we had Safa Ansari, the daughter of Saftar Ansari, a student of Sheikha Fatma Abdul Aziz here at the ISCJ Quran Academy. Takbir. Oh. We'll do it again. Takbir. Takbir. MashaAllah, la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Moving on now to 2nd place. Again, this was the entire Juz Amma. We have Noor Bashir and Ahmed Muhammad Hanif. We have Noor's younger sister representing her. Again, the daughter of Tanveer Bashir, one of the full-time students of Sheikh Muhammad Al-Ra'i. And we have Ahmed Muhammad Hanif, the son of Muhammad Hanif, student of brother Abu Bakr at the Tawheed Dawah Center. Takbir. Takbir. Walillahi alhamd. And now for 1st place, level 3 memorization. Furqan Hassan. MashaAllah. Furqan is the son of Abdurrahman Hassan, one of the full-time students here at the Quran Academy. Takbir. 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 Walillahi alhamd. Once again, we have a summary of the winners from this level. And I apologize, I forgot to fix the honorable mentions for this category. So there were 4 honorable mentions for level 3 as well. Moving on now to level 4. Memorization. The last 3 juz. Surat Mujadila, to Surat An-Nas. This was ages 18 and under. Although that was the age range, most of the competitors were around 14 and 15 years old. Maybe even younger actually. We have 3 winners. In 3rd place, we have Mazin Ahmed. Mazin is the son of Mushtaq Ahmed, a student of Sheikh Ahmed Al-Sayyid at Tariqul Jannah. And for level 4 and 5 in particular, the questions were very, very tricky. This is where some of the very hard, difficult surahs to memorize come in. And you can be assured that our judges picked from those surahs. MashaAllah. 2nd place, level 4, we have Tawfiq Sheikh. Tawfiq is the son of brother of Miraj Sheikh, a student of Sheikh Muhammad Al-Ra'i here at the ISCJ Quran Academy. Takbir. 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 Walillahi alhamd. And now for 1st place in level 4. Yusuf Ahmed Bahiyuddin Abdul Rahim. Takbir. He's the son of Ahmed Bahiyuddin Abdul Rahim, a student of brother Mustafa Abdul Marti Sharit. If I made any mistakes in pronunciation, please forgive me. So now actually, before we move on, or we can display that, I'm going to have the first and second place, both Yusuf and Tawfiq, recite 3 to 5 lines from the Qur'an. So once they take their picture, inshallah, they make their way to the podium to recite a short passage from the Qur'an, inshallah. Yusuf and Tawfiq.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها النبي لم تحرم ما أحل الله لك تبتغي مرضات أزواجك والله غفور رحيم قد فرض الله لكم تحلة أيمانكم والله مولاكم وهو العليم الحكيم وإذ أسر النبي إلى بعض أزواجه حديثا فلما نبأت به وأظهره الله عليه عرف بعضه وأعرض عن بعض فلما نبأها به قالت من أنبأك هذا قال نبأني العليم الخبير صدق الله العظيم.
Takbir. Now we have Yusuf, the first place winner from level 4.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إذا جاءك المنافقون قالوا نشهد إنك لرسول الله والله يعلم إنك لرسوله والله يشهد إن المنافقين لكاذبون اتخذوا أيمانهم جنة فصدوا عن سبيل الله إنهم ساء ما كانوا يعملون ذلك بأنهم آمنوا ثم كفروا فطبع على قلوبهم فهم لا يفقهون وإذا رأيتهم تعجبك أجسامهم وإن يقولوا تسمع لقولهم كأنهم خشب مسندة يحسبون كل صيحة عليهم هم العدو فاحذرهم قاتلهم الله أنى يؤفكون صدق الله العظيم.
Takbir, takbir, takbir. And I actually forgot to invite the winner of level 3 memorization, Furqan Hassan. If you could recite a small passage from the Qur'an. Furqan was again the winner of level 3 and a student of Sheikh Muhammad al-Ra'i.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر وما أدراك ما ليلة القدر ليلة القدر خير من 1000 شهر تنزل الملائكة والروح إليه في يوم تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل أمر سلام هي حتى مطلع الفجر.
MashaAllah, takbir, takbir, takbir. And last, and certainly not least, we have level 5 memorization. Dear brothers and sisters, this was the last 5 juz of the Qur'an. Very rigorous. Very rigorous. It was open to ages 22 and under. Again, most of the competitors were actually much younger than that. In 3rd place, we have Talha Bashir. Talha is the son of Tanveer Bashir. He is the student of Mufti Sulaiman Yusufi, the Imam at ICMC. Takbir. 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 MashaAllah. Moving on to 2nd place. Fawzan Alam. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Fawzan is the son of Kaisar Alam, a long-time community member of both NUI and ISCJ. He is the current student of Sheikh Fatma Abdul Aziz of the ISCJ Qur'an Academy. The reason I specify current is because he has been a student in this masjid as well for a long time under many different teachers, and Sheikh Fatma, mashallah, has enabled him to get to a very high level. Takbir. 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 And now for 1st place in level 5. Ibrahim Yusuf, the son of Muhammad Yusuf, a student in the ISCJ full-time HIF program, and a student of Sheikh Muhammad Al-Ra'i. If you recall, you might have seen him up here before. Ibrahim, once you guys take the pictures, inshallah, he's going to recite a small passage from the Qur'an. Takbir. 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 MashaAllah, la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا إذا نودي للصلاة من يوم الجمعة فاسعوا إلى ذكر الله وذروا البيع ذلكم خير لكم إن كنتم تعلمون. فإذا قضيت الصلاة فانتشروا في الأرض وابتغوا من فضل الله واذكروا الله كثيرا لعلكم تفلحون. وإذا رأوا تجارة أو لهوا انفضوا إليها وتركوك قائما قل ما عند الله خير من اللهو ومن التجارة والله خير الرازقين. صدق الله.
Takbir. 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 I have a secret to share about Ibrahim. In the month of Ramadan, daily, meaning every single day, he was revising 5 juz of Qur'an with testing. So not just on his own, he was tested on it as well. 5 juz. You guys remember, students? Remember how we were talking about building a foundation and getting into a Qur'an review routine? This is essential for your journey with the Qur'an. Inshallah, before we conclude, if there are any parents of the winners who would like to come and speak a few words, you're invited to come at this time. While they're coming up, I want to share something that maybe some of you may not know. Sheikh Muhammad Al-Ra'i is a world-renowned teacher of Qur'an. When I say world-renowned, he has schools in countries all over the world with established success, including many schools in this country. Many students of the Ramadan Quran Competition, of the Imam Shatibi Competition, of the Dubai International Competition, the representative from the entire country, Hamza al-Habashi, in the year, I believe it was 2015 or 2016, was Sheikh Muhammad's student. Takbir. Moreover, one of the imams in the Haram, Masjid al-Haram, the masjid with the Kaaba, kids pay attention, Sheikh Abdullah al-Juhani. Sheikh Abdullah al-Juhani, he was also the student of Sheikh Muhammad al-Ra'i. Not only was he the student, he came to Sheikh Muhammad's school as a young Bedouin boy. The Bedouins are people who live in the desert, yes? He came to Sheikh Muhammad's Quran school and learned from the very beginning, meaning the letters, and then progressed to the Nurani Qaida, and worked his way through Sheikh Muhammad's system all the way up to being a Hafid al-Quran, achieving the Ijazah, and now he is one of the Imams in Masjid al-Haram. My dear brothers and sisters, this is the level of our Quran director that we have amongst our midst. We have to take advantage of this. We cannot let this opportunity go by. Takbir, takbir, takbir. With that being said, we have a couple of parents who are going to share a few words before we break for Isha, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In the next few minutes, I'm going to actually take you through the journey, a very brief journey. The reason why it's so important, because it's going to be a motivation for the current student as well as, inshallah, the future generation. Journey began many, many years ago, but I'm going to start from the last summer. What happened was, I wanted to, my wife and I, Nasia Hassan and myself, Abdul Rahman Hassan. By the way, I'm the father of Isra Hassan, Furqan Hassan, and Burhan Hassan, and you saw them several times up here. This is why the journey is so important. About a year ago, we wanted to actually enroll them into a full-time Hifz program, because here at ISCJ, the academy wasn't full-time at the moment. So we looked at many institutions, and we settled at one in Texas. So we actually had a online assessment, and you're not going to believe the result. And the result was a brutal answer that they were all rejected. And they were rejected because of their tajweed and their mukharij. It wasn't something we were expecting, but that's what happened. So I happened to speak with Dr. Asama, the director of the Quran Academy here, and had a brief discussion, and he said, Abdul Rahman, we are actually starting a new program. It's going to be full-time Hifz, and we already have a sheikh, and it's going to be Sheikh Muhammad al-Ra'i. So the journey began. In the last 8 months or so, the kids which were absolutely, totally rejected because of their tajweed and because of their mukharij, today, alhamdulillah, they have won the first and second position in the recitation as well as memorization. And this is the direct result of Sheikh Muhammad al-Ra'i, his endless efforts. I simply cannot thank him and the Quran Academy enough, because it's because they not only gave a hope to these kids, but these kids developed an interest in the Quran, in the Book of Allah, and they are motivated to actually become Hafiz. And inshallah, someday they will. And it's not only my kids, it's all the kids that participated. Sheikh Muhammad al-Ra'i worked, as Brother MC, he mentioned, tirelessly throughout Ramadan. Yes, throughout Ramadan, actually it was 3 to 4 hours a day, each and every single day, for all the full-time Hifz students. So today, the result is, because of the academy and our beloved Sheikh Muhammad al-Ra'i, mostly all the students, they had some sort of positions, first, second, and third. And with that, I thank the academy, the management of the academy, as well as the Sheikh, and for all his efforts. Jazakallah. It would not have been possible without them. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Inshallah, more talk will be after Salat al-Isha. We are going to make the adhan and the iqamah right away. People come to pray and leave. We don't like to hold them more than that. But for the Quran Academy and the student and the parents, stay after Salat al-Isha, and may Allah reward you.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا